audio issue is fixed. My laptop's just deciding to take a sick day or something, I guess, because it doesn't want to load. So I'm going to just have to assume I'm actually streaming and not actually know. So in that case, hello people of the internet. I'm SoulRagDragon here. I hope I'm not just talking to myself. If not, then welcome to the stream. But we're playing more FGO today. Probably not going to be too long of a stream just because there's not too much to do. We've unlocked at least one more story segment for the White Day event. One, at least. Number 3, an impermanent M&A, which, heck if I know what that means, but, you know, may as well find out. No battles on this node. Woo! I really hope I'm actually streaming. Why is my laptop crapping out on me? Man, now that we've taken out Sensei's factory, our restoration manu are selling better than ever. Some of my old employees even came back now that they're no longer under the Yoshida concern's brainwashing. Everything's coming up, roses for us. Is our victory so rewarding knowing it came from burning our competitor down rather than making a superior product? Hey, it's like they've always said, history is written by the victors. True, they have indeed said that. Very, very true, which is kind of dark when you think about it. Makes you wonder just what kind of lost history there really is. You got that right. No point in fighting in a war unless you win. Also true. See, you get it. Now, if my company keeps firing on all cylinders like this, it's gonna go bankrupt. Wah, wah, wah. Of course it will. Of course it will. Yeah, I still don't trust that he doesn't have ulterior motives here. He probably does, but, you know, I'm just calling it out here. He definitely has some ulterior motives. He's a shady, shady dude. So we're gonna go under even though we're making money hand over fist. Now, have you heard the phrase cash flow insolvency? No. No, I cannot say I have. Neither have I. Neither have I. I don't do much with financial shit. Well, basically what it means is that we're having trouble actually collecting the money we're making from our sales. How? Are people just selling stuff and then running away with the money or something? That sounds like it's a staff problem, not a company problem. Sounds like you need to get better employees, mister. We got carried away and spread ourselves too thin too quickly. We've got too many customers to keep up with all the paperwork. What paperwork? We are literally just selling them food. On the streets, it sounded like. Here, Gojiro, this is a list of all of our customers who still owe us for shipments. Why are we shipping it? Go pay them a visit and see that they pay up in turn. So you wish me to play debt collector? I cannot imagine that will go well. Is that big sword on your back just for show? Do whatever it takes, even if you have to scare them a bit. Don't worry, your Shinsengumi friends used to do the same thing. I don't see a big-ass sword on his back, to be fair. Like, there's no real definitive sword on his back. Oh, I missed a bit of dialogue there. Come on, I pressed the log there. Good grief, so I've been reduced to using my katana to collect debts. Knowing how I will be hated for this makes it hurt more. Hector, you know anyone who's good with numbers, or even better? Or are you? No, unfortunately, I'm damn good at holding down a fort, but I don't know the first thing about running a business. How about you? You learned math in school, right? Quite a bit, yes. Never done anything at enterprise level, though. Really? What are schools in the future even doing? You know, that is a question that a lot of people ask. A lot of people ask that question. Well, I don't really know what we're gonna do. I've never been the most detail-oriented guy. Hell, one of the reasons we're in this mess now is because I kept going, whatever, and making a bunch of mistakes. And you're not ashamed to admit that. Oh, shut up. My point is, we need more personnel and we need them fast. Would have been great if there'd been a numbers expert among my old employees, but most of them are just fighters. Man, what are we gonna do? Who's gonna show up? Izumo no Okuni, but weren't you here in the singularity last time? Do my ears deceive me, or are you all in need of assistance? You. Who are you again? I'm the one who's going to utterly end you, you pathetic excuse for a president. Okuni! It's good to see you're doing well too, Lord Soul. Who's this now? Just a traveling performer. Now come to think that you were also good at office work, weren't you? Just a traveling performer? That's all you have to say. Have you lost your mind, you pathetic excuse for a president? I think he lost it a long time ago. I was expecting something like, what are you doing here? Or, Okuni, I've missed you. Don't you think we have a lot of catching up to do? No, wait, hang on. How is such a pathetic president even alive? Was my dance of repose all for nothing? He's been alive and well all this time, apparently. You probably just wandered into the singularity during your travels like you did last time. Well, no matter. I want you to handle all of our office work from now on. You really are the worst. Still, it does seem like you could use the help as well, Lord Soul. I learned my lesson about exclusive contracts during the last incident, so you'll have to pay me in cash on a daily basis. Yeah, whatever. Just get to work already. You're good with those terms? Okay then, just leave it to me. Wake up, Zanzaburo. It's time for your capable clerk mode. Is he gonna have glasses on? Zon. Hold up, you mean that overgrown puppet could do that the whole time? Zanzaburo may not look it, but he has godlike calculation capabilities. I use them for all Okuni show-related accounting. Alright, let's go, Zanzaburo. We've got a lot of tidying up to do around here. Arithmetic. They really should have just tossed a pair of glasses on him. It would have made it so much better. Not arithmetic. Damn, he's a lot faster than I was expecting. He seems way more capable than you, Okuni. I'm starting to think I should have made the contract with him instead of you. Shut it, Prez. He's only fast because of my expert puppeteering skills. Alright then, I've just got some urgent business talks to attend to, so I'm gonna head out and leave this in your capable hands. Hold down the fort while I'm gone, everyone. Sure thing, Prez. We got this. He's doing some shady stuff. Glad I'm not the only one that thinks it. Though whether we think it in character or not... Sorry. Got a drink. Water. How are things going at Takasugi Industries, Emiya Alter? They're increasing their workforce, but their organization's still a mess. They put up a good front, but they're not exactly ironclad. I see. Well, either way, they won't be able to accomplish anything. I said they put up a good front. I wouldn't underestimate them if I were you. By which you mean I shouldn't take the Mage of Chaldea lightly, right? Thank you for your advice. German, I have a report. What is it? Is Takasugi Industries trying a new ploy? No, it's not them. It's a startup called Honoji International. Honoji International? Oh, so Nobu isn't brainwashed to, you know, go to him, but Nobu is making their own stuff. You are right, my lord. They're practically flying off the shelves. I don't know the first thing about business, but I'm not surprised I have a knack for it. I figured people were getting tired of sweets like manyu and daifuku, and lo and behold, my rice crackers smothered in soy sauce have been a huge hit. I call them Nobunaga's Smashing Senbei. Oda Nobunaga founded a startup, Emiya Alter. Is this what you meant by... Well, again, that expression. What is with that expression on Emiya Alter? That is such a weird fucking expression. Are you alright, Emiya Alter? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine. At least I am now. Yeah, that's another Chaldean servant. But instead of meeting up with the others, he apparently went and started his own company. Surprised? I am too. And it's probably because of my daifuku. Its adoration effect doesn't work well on people who are, well, more charismatic than I am. So either the effect went awry, or he's simply running amok. Awry, huh? If so, that'll be a relief. I'd hate to think that's what he's really like. And if he's running amok, then he won't be anything you have to worry about, since he won't be able to touch you just like I can't. And I do feel bad I've conscripted you into working for me. You mean using the Holy Grail to force me into doing your bidding? Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, Emiya Alter's got different plans. At any rate, I'm surprised to see Oda Nobunaga show up here too. I think I'll meet with him myself. I may never get another chance. Gotta say, it doesn't seem like a great idea for the top executive to personally attend to every matter. like the recent factory incident. I'm afraid it's just in my nature. I can't take the word of another. I need to see things for myself. What about protection? Oh, I'll be fine. Times like these, it's best to go in empty-handed. Yeah, he's got ulterior motives as well. What is Takasugi going to be doing, though? That is the question. Is he meeting with Nobu? So you're Yoshida Shoin of the Yoshida concern. Then you must be Lord Oda Nobunaga, head of Honoji International. Oh, not Nobunaga. I'm Kiposhi. Well, I actually am Nobunaga, but between the yappy one and the big one, it gets confusing who's who, so I just go by Kiposhi. Oh, no, I could tell right away that you're the Lord Nobunaga, who carved his name so indelibly on the tapestry of history. I've never seen eyes burning with such fire before. You truly are the conqueror of the warring states. Yeah, I know, right? I'm exactly what people picture when they hear the name Oda Nobunaga. In fact, I've been thinking the yappy one and the big one really ought to tone it down. Anyway, you're proposing a business partnership between our companies. That's right. If we combine my company's sweet Daifuku with your salty Senbei, we could obliterate our competitor and completely dominate this market. Complete domination, huh? And is this the competitor we'd be obliterating? He was here! I'm surprised to see you here too, Shoin-sensei. Now it's you. Still quick to act, if nothing else, I see. So you two know each other. Since you called him sensei, I guess then that makes him you his student. Former student, but we are definitely competitors now, if not outright enemies. So what do you say? Is Honoji International going to partner with Takasugi Industries, or the Yoshida concern? Not that I need to ask, of course. I already know the answer. You got guts being so rude to me. Luckily for you, I like guts. That's kind of disturbing if you really think about the context. Sorry, Shoin-sensei. You should have tried to get here soon. I'm gonna partner with this Yoshida guy. Wah, wah. Takasugi. There you have it. Together, Nobunaga and I are gonna dominate Saitama. Wait, what did you say? I said I'm gonna partner with this Yoshida guy. You can't be serious. I mean, you're a Chaldean servant too, right? Then you should be teaming up with me so we can band together against the evil secret society. Huh? You're an evil secret society? I suppose it may seem that way to some people, but couldn't the same be said of Takasugi Industries? Wait, is this the Daifuku talking? Because if it is, you're playing right into Shoin-sensei's hands. Those things have a brainwashing effect on anyone who eats them. Nah, I didn't make this call because I was brainwashed. It's all because... What? Because what? Because teaming up with you doesn't really seem like it'd be any fun. Ooh. Takasugi's a no-fun stick in the mud. Okay, our office is looking much more tidy now. Not really, I still see boxes of paper everywhere. But I still can't believe you let things get to this point in the first place. How could you slunk off this badly? I guess running a country and running a company really are different. I'm sorry. Oh, mind if I smoke? There, right there, cigarettes are not a legitimate business expense. And while we're talking about expenses, how the hell do you justify fertilizer and vegetable seeds? No, those were for Kojiro's home garden. You should try his pickled veggies sometime. Is there, like, some weird growth magic in this singularity that is making vegetables grow so quickly that he can plant them, harvest them, and pickle them? A home garden isn't a business expense either. I swear, Lord Soul, you really need to do a better job of keeping your employees in line. How do you expect to grow your business if you can't manage it properly? I'm sorry, don't mention the video games. Don't mention the video games. You can be such a handful. Anyway, Lord Soul, and the gentleman over there, too. May I talk to you for a moment? Oh yeah, guess I never did introduce myself, huh? I'm Hector of Troy, a Lancer. So now that that's been remedied, what did you want to talk to us about? Well, putting the cigarettes and home garden stuff aside, I found a lot of expenditures in this ledger that haven't been accounted for. Do you know anything about them? Undocumented expenditures, huh? Any idea, Master? I have suspicions. Oh my, that doesn't sound good. Zon. One Saint Quartz. 180k points. How many am I at? 162. We can run this. Well, that was a quick node. Yeah, I'm just running this same squad that I've been running. Just a bond squad because I don't have much in the way of CEs. So yeah, I don't like doing the farming portions, but we've got to. But yeah, like I said, this is probably going to be a shorter one, and it's earlier in the day too. I mean, it would have been much sooner had I not had technical difficulties, but yeah, I've got a dinner to go to tonight. But after that, I do want to try and get onto a better... I am more consistent with my streams. I'm going to hammer down my time. Probably going to be... It is going to have to be earlier on Wednesdays, though. I will say that. Going forwards, probably going to have to start streaming earlier on Wednesdays, just because in a few weeks, I start my next quarter of schooling, and one of my classes is Wednesdays at 9. So streaming at 7 really won't make a good deal of sense. I might do 6, might do 5. Probably 5 or 6 o'clock on Wednesdays is probably going to be future streams. I think Thursdays will remain stream-free, but I might be starting to do Tuesdays, maybe. I'm debating if I want to take some of these sponsor offers that I keep getting, just to make a little bit of money, you know? It'd be nice to make some extra money. I kind of doubt that I'd make much money from the sponsor stuff, but who knows? Who really knows? I'll find out if I find out. And beyond that, I'm debating trying to get back into Minecraft stuff again as well. I don't know. Just decisions to make. So many. Here you look at all that. 3-star stuff. We got the points. Woo! Bum bum bada bum bada bum bada bum bada bum bada bum bada dum. 1 silver fruit, and let's go to the main quest here. And just to show, I haven't really done much in the event items because I don't have any of the CEs to help with the drops. And I've been kind of focusing more on points because, I mean, for full rewards here, how many points do I need? 3 million points, but I'm not too concerned about all of the lures. As long as I don't get left with an odd amount of golden foes, I'd be fine. So 1.5 million points is probably going to be what I'm going to aim for, honestly. But, I mean, there is 2 weeks left in this event. Why this event is longer than Valentine's Day, I will never know. Oh, not this. This is not what I'm doing. Yeah, for some reason, this event is longer than the Valentine's event. Like, why? Farewell President. Another no battle node. I mean, I guess there is some battles happening with my farming, but not really the same. If you ask me, you've been putting up with these idiots for way too long. That's your biggest problem, Shinsaku. Never has there been one possessed of complete sincerity who did not move others. Shoin Sensei thought as much. As long as we approach them sincerely, they'll eventually come around. Yeah, I'm sure he made... come on. I'm sure knowing he made a sincere effort was a great consolation to him, right before those Shogunate bastards cut off his head. You can't reason with idiots. True. Then I take it you aren't coming with me. You're the one who ought to be coming with me. Now's not the time to make a move. Wait until my Kihatai is complete. It won't be much longer.
can't wait attack now. I'm going to talk to the Imperial Court and petition them to expel the foreigners. Suit yourself, I want no part of it. Alright, I won't say another word. But if something should happen to me, I'm counting on you to take care of Choshu. Huh? Alright, I'd best be going now. Farewell, Shinsaku. Dun dun dun. Dot dot dot. August 20th, 1864. Kusaka Genzui commits suicide during the Kinemon incident. Yeah. Kind of expected. Is he locked up? Kusaka's dead? I'm afraid so. Word is he fought fiercely against the shogunate forces at the palace, but to no avail, and that he took his own life once he saw there was no way out. Is that so? They say it was a great end for a great man. Great end? Ha! Since when is dying like a dog in a ditch great? Kusaka fought bravely for the right to the end. Oh, shut up. I don't need to hear any more. Just go already. But Takasugi, there are many other clansmen eagerly awaiting your return. I said go. Alright. He's not happy. Dot dot dot. Damn it, Kusaka. Those hardliner idiots totally pushed you into this, didn't they? You see, this is why there's no point in trying to reason with morons. Again, a very valid point. Gods, I'm sick of everyone around me dying left and right. Oh no, his eyes are glowing. He's going anime. Yeah, you're right, Shinsaku. From here on out, I'll have to go it alone. Is he talking to himself? I wonder if he's talking to himself. Because, I mean, I don't even talk to myself like that. I don't go, hey, Soul, yeah, you need to stop doing that. Thanks, Soul. You're really, really insightful, you know. I think he might be a little bit loopy. Which, to be fair, it sounds like he lost his teacher, and then brother/best friend figure. So yeah, that'd be valid reasons to go a little cuckoo. Those would be valid reasons. So yeah, negotiating a partnership with Hanoji International didn't work out. So first you go off without a word, now you're back and you're saying we have more enemies than we did before you left? Are you sure you're cut out to run a company? I honestly don't think he is. It's no big deal. So what if Oda Nobunaga went over to our competitor's side? No, wait, that's a huge freaking deal, isn't it? I should know since I used to use his, her head the one time. As if things weren't bad enough, now I've got another Chaldean servant working against us. This old man's getting a wicked headache from all that's going on here. Makes two of them. Perhaps Lord Nobunaga is under the influence of the Daifuku. You know, something that's occurred to me here. It's more implied than anything else, but we did eat some of the Daifuku, which is supposed to brainwash you if you do not have higher charisma than that one dude. And we were not brainwashed, so that implies we have some measure of charisma. Now, just the question here is, what level of charisma does the other dude have? Nah, it didn't seem like it. Looked like he was in full command of his facilities. And on top of that, he went and said it wouldn't be any fun to team up with me. Ouch, talking about getting a dose of your own medicine. Oh well, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it now. So we may as well talk about our own affairs. What affairs? Ah yes, on behalf of the board of Takasugi Industries, we request that you, Takasugi Shinsaku, resign as CEO. Man. Huh? Whoa, come on now. If I quit, who's gonna be the president? You see, Takasugi, we're taking things in a different direction here. Rebranding the company's image, you know? Trying to unleash a giant angry deity on the people of this town doesn't really do good for one's image. On top of that, you wish to implant mind-altering substances into the food, and we have evidence that you participated in arson of our competitors. It's all just bad business, I'm afraid, so we're rebranding to Chaldea Industries with me as the president. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't have you pegged for the ruthless, ambitious type. Sorry for not saying anything sooner, but you know you're hardly blameless here either, ex-prez. Before you leave, you're going to tell us exactly what all the undocumented expenditures are for. Oh, so you found that ledger. Well, I figured that was just a matter of time until you did this, so this works out fine. What do you mean? I could explain, but it'd be faster if I just showed you. Come on, follow me. I expected him to be much more upset about this. Well, if he's gonna tell us what's up, I don't see the harm in going along, Master. I swear, you all just do whatever you like. Whatever the hell you feel like, don't you? Fine, come on, Zanziburo. We're going too. Zon! Yeah, he's remaking it, isn't he? What's this place? It appears to be a kind of storehouse. It's the hangar for the Kishin, for the anger god, or whatever it was called. Kishin, you mean the giant robot? Don't tell me you rebuilt it. Didn't you learn a thing from the last time? Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys, but it's not like you would have been okay with it if I had, right? Kishin, oh, that thing I saw in the briefing. What was it again? Some kind of artificial machine god? I believe it was a metal giant that uses a reactor powered by an evil god, hard as that is to believe. Well, that's rude. I don't need that piece of shit reactor anymore. Not now that this thing's my noble phantasm. Huh? The Kishin's your noble phantasm? No, that can't be right. Your noble phantasm was the Kai Hitai. A surprisingly boring ability that could make normal soldiers decently strong. Boring? Okay, that's just rude. I'm gonna let it slide this time, though. Yeah, that's right. As long as they have the will to fight, my Kai Hitai noble phantasm lets me endow anyone with the power of 1,000 ordinary soldiers. Okay, then how does a giant robot become a part of that? Simple. Kai Hitai's power-up lets me manifest and employ the most cutting-edge weaponry of the time. Okay. In my own time, in the Bakamatsu area, the best I would have been able to do was a bunch of rifles and samurai gear. But this is a singularity, and in this singularity, the Kishin exist. Which means the most cutting-edge weaponry of the age, which means I've been able to embed it into the Kai Hitai for my noble phantasm. Huh? That's completely absurd. But okay, let's say you're telling the truth. What do you hope to accomplish by bringing the Kishin back to life? Alright, before I tell you that, I have something I want to say. Mage of Chaldea, Hector, Kojiro, Contact Worker, Okuni. You're all fired. He already fired you first. So you're exactly the sort of person people are talking about when they mention tyrannical CEOs. Suppose this means I'm unemployed once again. How are you people just fine with this? For that matter, how come I'm only contract worker? If I'm going to be treated like a C-suite executive being let go, at least you could do is give me a golden parachute. Hey, you're the one who has to be paid in cash on a daily basis. My point exactly. What was I thinking? Okay, so we're fired, then what are you going to do now? Do it Arahabaki. Yep. Master, Kojiro, take care of him. Whee! You're being rushed out. You don't get peppered with guns. Understood. Whatever you do, do not leave my side. What the shit? What the hell are you doing? Our partnership ends here. From here on out, I'll be going it alone. Yeah, I didn't trust him. He ascended! He's entered his dark mode. So you are the evil mastermind. Why else would you wear this? Come on, you don't have to be bad to wear black. Besides, I'm not looking to pick a fight with you guys. My fight's always been with Shoin-sensei. Now get lost. Sansaburo. Zong. Dang it, I found the showing dude's page, and he doesn't have charisma listed as a skill. There's not much information. Kojiro, you two find us an escape route. I'll take care of Master. Understood. The only problem is, even I will have difficulty deflecting all of this gunfire. It's okay, I'll help. Now go on, Lord Soul, get going. You know, why are we being fired upon if you do not have any issue with us? If you don't have issues with us, then stop firing on us. Common sense, right? Looks like they're all gone. Okay, Shuin-sensei. It's time for you to see... It's time you saw just how powerless I'm not. We've got trouble, Chairman. A giant has appeared in the city square, and it's headed right for our headquarters. There's no need to panic. Besides, I can see it quite clearly. So that is Kishin Arahabaki. Now there's something you don't see every day. Damn, it's even more impressive in person. I knew I was right to partner up with you. Now this is what I call fun. Fun, you say? What's up? Forgive me, it's nothing. Alright, I suppose I'd better get going. It's time to open this nation. Rather the singularity. I trust you know what is all ready to go. Yeah, all the soldiers are stationed right where you said. Oh. Hey, what do you think you're doing, turning traitor? You're lucky Katsuzo isn't here right now. You really talking to me about betrayal right now? Yeah, Nobu. That's kind of... Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Of course it's a good point. It's Ami Alter. He's probably not actually a traitor. Alright. I doubt I'm going to have the points to be able to do the next node today. 280,000 points. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that done today. Totally not going to be able to get that one done today. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to call this one here. Like I said, shorter stream because I fully expected to not make it all the way. But come Friday, we will resume with more of this and hopefully finish it off. Hopefully I will get enough points to do everything needed to be done. But, yeah. So, I've been Soul Rock Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Excuse me. Same name, same game. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.